Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. A little earlier today than yesterday, 4 o'clock in Kansas City. And I wanted to spend a couple minutes talking about today's BOGO, turmeric and lavender. I was so excited when I saw this in my email, no, Facebook, I don't know, whatever I saw it on this morning when I first woke up. I got super excited because I have actually had turmeric on my list of oils to get, and I just hadn't gotten around to getting it yet. So, what a more perfect time than to stock up and, get this oil into my hands and into my body, than during a BOGO time. And it's kind of funny because I wanted it, but I wasn't really sure why I wanted it. Maybe just because it was new, or because I like to get new oils and get things that I don't have already in my collection. And then as I started reading up on it a little bit more so that I could intelligently share with everybody today, the more I realized that I cannot wait to get this oil into my house and into my body because it has so many amazing benefits. So as I started researching it a little bit more, because I don't have a ton of info on our turmeric specifically because it is so new. It just was released at convention in September, and so like when you get something like lavender, right? Everybody knows how lavender works and knows what to use it for, and it's been around forever. So there's so many amazing like testimonials and ways that people have used it and had so many awesome impacts from it, and we just don't have that with turmeric because we haven't had it for very long. So I was kind of struggling, but then as I started reading more about the science behind it, and I'm not a science person, people, at all. I'm not sciencey, I'm not medical, I know very little. I actually really didn't like biology. Sure. I took it in high school. True. What? You're not oh, Maddie says I'm not into science. I like physics and stuff, but I don't care for biology. In fact, started taking biology in college and I dropped it because I just couldn't stand it anymore. But what's super interesting that I've learned about is how turmeric interacts with your body. So I posted a video earlier today from Jeff Streba. He is a doctor who is very educated on oils and is a big doTERRA fan, and he loves to go onto his Facebook page and talk about how these different oils work from a medical and like chemical standpoint, which I'm thankful for because I need people like him to explain things that people like me can't. So I shared that video earlier, so be sure to go check it out because he can say it better than I can. But what I just wanted to point out from that was one thing that people hear about with turmeric, and one of the things that I think people have questioned is whether turmeric really helps or not, because as science catches up to what people know and what people use, they find that, what is it, Maddie? Oh, honey, you'll find it. Don't worry. Maddie, can you please? Oh, you left it at school? Okay, well, that's fine. At least it's at school. We lost the fidget spinner. Oh, no. So what we found out is that turmeric, people use turmeric a lot for the curcuminoids, right? And what they're finding is that curcuminoids are actually water soluble, which means that your body doesn't really absorb them. They get washed away too quickly and you don't really get the effects, right? So one thing that's different about our turmeric oil is our turmeric oil actually does not contain the curcuminoids. It actually contains turmerones. It actually has, I think, three different versions of turmerones. The awesome thing about turmerones in your turmeric, which is better than the curcuminoids, is the fact that the turmerones, I can't say that word, are volatile compounds, and they can actually cross the cell membranes. They can cross the blood-brain barrier, and that's why this oil works so good, is because it actually gets into your cells to do its job. It doesn't get just flushed out of your body, right? You want to have extra turmerones in your body, and the reason for that, and the number one reason, is brain health. So your cells communicate with each other through something called I can't even say the word. This is why I don't like medical anything. It's dendritic activity. And the more dendritic activity you have, the more like everything is firing the way it's supposed to. Your brain works optimally like it's supposed to. and you have higher resiliency within your brain cells. Because again, I mean, all that's what these oils do, right? They get into your cells, and they get into your cells, and then they allow your cells to work the way they're supposed to. So whether you have a normal functioning brain, or maybe somebody has had some struggles with brain issues, this might be something to look into to see if it might be helpful for you. So when you ingest maybe 2 to 3 drops every day, you might have to do that maybe once a day just for like average brain function, maybe more than that if there's some issues that you're looking to help with, maybe 3 to 4 times a day. So you can just take it in an empty veggie cap. You just buy those. You can order those from doTERRA. You can get them at any health food store, or on Amazon. And you just put a few drops in there and you take it like a pill. Just add it to your regular daily regimen, right? So that's an easy way to take that. Then the other way that it really works, or that it's really helpful for, is for an inflammatory response. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. It has an anti-inflammatory properties to it. When you combine it with green mandarin, and yarrow palm, I can't say that again either. Oh, it's a bad brain day. I need my turmeric today because I'm having a bad brain day. See what I did there? So you combine it with green mandarin and yarrow palm, and those together, the 3 of them together, are going to have a huge influence on multiple inflammatory pathways. So you are going to get so much benefit from this oil, both internally, topically, and for your brain activity, for cardiovascular activity, for liver and detox functions. It also has anti-aging properties. It's just huge. And I know that, there's a lot of questions about turmeric out there. I would encourage you to explore this particular oil and what it has and what it does. And I would really encourage you to go check it out and get it. And like I said, add it to your daily routine as far as your vitamins and your daily regimen of vitamins and minerals that you take, because I think you're going to have a huge success with it. So I also, as I'm thinking about it now, I know some people that have also been using turmeric along with the yarrow palm and the green mandarin and pink pepper and DDR prime for weight loss. I'm going to find out more about that. I've been waiting to share on that because I wanted to wait till yarrow palm got closer to being released, because it's not coming out till December. But apparently when you use those oils together in combination, people have been anecdotally experiencing weight loss from them. Not that they're encouraging you to not change your eating habits, but these people have had it without changing eating habits or exercise habits. So this might be a good time to go ahead and grab a bottle, grab the BOGO, and be prepared. And when yarrow palm comes out, you grab that, your green mandarin, your pink pepper, and what did I say? DDR prime. So a lot of great uses for turmeric. There was one other thing I was going to mention here. Some ways you can use turmeric, right? So you can put a drop on your thumb and push it on the roof of your mouth for antioxidant support. Again, great for your immune system. You can cook with it. Add a drop or so to your cooking and have that woodsy, kind of smoky smell and the flavor that you get with it. Let's see. I already mentioned for brain function. Let's see. Aging parents. This might be a great one to give to people who who are maybe becoming more forgetful as age goes on. Maybe put a few drops in with, again, in a veggie cap, and they can take it daily along with their other medications and vitamins. Let's see. It soothes the aches and pains. I mentioned that, so you can apply it topically, maybe along with frankincense and copaiba, maybe some deep blue to help the aches and pains. I think that was mostly it on turmeric. Okay, so when you get the turmeric, you get lavender free, right? Who doesn't need lavender? Carly, who does not need lavender in their home?
No one.
Smart kid. What was the answer again?
No one.
No one. Who does not need lavender in their home? No one, because everyone needs it. Lavender is a staple. It gets used all the time. And
Wait, no, I know.
Who?
A dead person.
Oh, a dead person. A dead person doesn't need lavender. I suppose that would be accurate. Anyway, you're going to use lavender for everything. Lavender is our go-to for calming, for promoting feelings of sleepiness and restfulness. It's great to diffuse at nighttime before you go to bed. You can make a little spray bottle where you maybe spray some lavender on your pillows before you go to bed. Lavender is fabulous for skin issues. So like whenever we have, in our family, when we have rashes and stuff, we apply lavender to those. Bug bites, I always keep a roller on hand, especially in the summer, with lavender and coconut oil, and we roll that on for bug bites. It was a lifesaver in a lot of cases. And I hate having to pull out those steroid creams that don't actually even really work, and then you're itching again like 5 minutes later. So I cannot tell you the number of times I burned my hand when I was cooking or baking, and I've applied lavender directly to it, and I personally have seen that burn go away within minutes. I mean, literally minutes. It really helps what? Really helps. With burns?
Yeah, it like eases the pain and everything.
It eases the pain and everything. Right, Carly? You're spilling all over the floor. Okay, never a dull moment around here. What else do we use lavender for, kiddo? Do you remember?
It smells good.
It smells good. Put a few drops in your Epsom salts before you go take a bath. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, duh. Combine it with peppermint and the lavender. I mean, it is lavender. Combine it with peppermint and lemon, and you can take that when you start getting your sneezes and sniffles. And hey, Mary, how's it going? Thanks for joining. When you get your sneezes and sniffles and itchy eyes and all the scratchy throats and all the junk that comes along with the fall and the spring when everything is, driving you crazy, mix your lavender with those two, and you've got yourself some instant relief from those symptoms. Let's see, what else was I going to say about it?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. All right. Yep. Anyway, it's awesome for everything. It's the Swiss Army knife of oils, and it is definitely, put it on your dryer balls. That's the other thing I was going to say, right, Car? Yeah. Put it on your dryer balls. If you have those wool dryer balls, put like 3 or 4 drops on maybe 3 or 4 of your dryer balls and put them in with your sheets and your towels. You get a lovely, like, just light, refreshing lavender scent, and it's so much nicer than those horrible dryer sheets that just make your clothes and your sheets just stink like fake chemical perfumes that are really kind of nasty. So at least they are to me. I don't know. I can't stand them. I'm getting really bad in my old age. I can't stand all those synthetic perfumes, all the candles, and all the fake scents. They just drive me nuts. They give me headaches. So love having the oils to not have to do that, and lavender is one of those. So, ooh, okay, hang on. Oh, yes, thank you, Mary. See, I forget because we don't have animals. So I forget that lavender is awesome if you have animals, especially puppies, that might have a little bit of extra energy or might get a little wound up maybe when you have company, or maybe if there's a storm or something in that, or maybe the dog is just a wound up kind of dog. Read Mary's comment in here about putting lavender and putting it on her puppy when she gets a little bit crazy. It's awesome for calming, and it's also good for their skin irritations too. Make sure you go read up. I am not a pet and oil expert. It is not my my area of knowledge, so make sure you go look up more information on that. I know Mary loves her dogs and uses her oils on her dogs and has lots of great info. And if you need info on pets and oils, you just let me know and I'll direct you to where you can find info. That reminds me, I was going to look up my lavender in here to make sure I didn't forget anything. So I don't know all these things off the top of my head, people. I figure them out. I use my book and I go look them up. I use my app on my phone and I go look them up. And I use Dr. Google and I go look it up on Google. So you are just as knowledgeable as I am on things if you just go look it up on your own. So you don't need me. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I only know what I know because I've been using oils and doing things for a long time, and I've seen what works, and I know what works for us, and I've read lots of testimonials. But people, I am far from an expert. I am an expert at looking things up online. That's what I'm good at, and you can be good at that too. It's super easy. Anyway, so I'm just going to look up my little book here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, yeah, skin. I mentioned skin with lavender. Hair. Lavender, rosemary, and cedarwood. You want to combine those for your hair issues if you're trying to maybe you know somebody who has some thinning hair, maybe you are trying to regrow your eyebrows a little more. I don't know. Anyway, maybe you just want to have like longer, stronger, healthier hair. Lavender is your number one with rosemary and, sorry, too many alarms, rosemary and cedarwood. Let's see. Helps keep the insects away, those bugs away. You can use it for mastitis for any of you mamas who are nursing babies and might deal with some issues with that. Let's see. Teething pain for those babies again. Vertigo is helpful for vertigo. And what else? Trying to see what else I missed. That's mostly it. It's just such a calming scent. You have to have lavender. Lavender is a necessary oil to have in your house. So anyway, so turmeric, cardiovascular, brain health, anti-inflammatory properties. You don't have to pop pills anymore, people. You can use turmeric along with copaiba, frankincense, deep blue, and whatever else there is. A whole bunch of different options out there for you, and you just got to figure out what works best for you. But give turmeric a try. I think you'll really enjoy it. And today only, you get the turmeric for $28 on your wholesale account, and then the lavender is added automatically. So you just add turmeric to your cart, and then when you go to checkout, you will see lavender in there. If you are ordering on the rewards cart, your rewards program, remember you get points when your order is 50 PV or more. So either get 2 of these and you will get the rewards points, or add something else on that is like 22 PV, and you will get the rewards there as well. So what was I going to say else? I think that's it. Okay. Hope that was helpful. Let me know what questions you might have, and excited to see you guys tomorrow to talk about tomorrow's BOGO. See you later. Bye.